Have you ever felt like a complete stranger in your own home? Well, that was me on my 65th birthday. Imagine it's your big day, and the person living rent-free under your roof treats you like an inconvenience. I sat there staring at a bowl of cold, congealed potato soup, while my daughter-in-law, Sarah, laughed on her phone. But little did she know, that cold soup was about to become the most expensive meal she ever served. Because by sunrise the next morning, I had a very special gift for her: legal eviction papers. Let's back up a bit. My name is Martha, and I've worked hard my whole life to own this beautiful home. 2 years ago, my son Mark and his wife Sarah fell on hard times and asked if they could stay for a few months. I didn't charge them a penny. I just wanted them to get back on their feet and save for their own place. But a few months turned into 2 years, and the gratitude slowly turned into entitlement. Sarah stopped helping with the chores. She stopped saying thank you. She started acting like I was the intruder. When my 65th birthday approached, Mark promised they would handle the celebration to thank me for everything. I actually felt excited. I thought maybe this is the turning point where they show they care. I came downstairs at 7 p.m., dressed up and ready for a nice family dinner like they promised. But the house was quiet. No smell of roasting chicken, no cake on the counter, just silence.
I found Sarah in the kitchen scrolling through her social media, while Mark was still at the gym.
I asked her, "Sarah, I thought we were having a birthday dinner tonight." She didn't even look up. She just said, "Oh, Mark forgot. I'm tired, so there's some soup on the stove if you're hungry." I walked over to the stove and lifted the lid. It was leftover potato soup from 3 days ago. It wasn't even warm. It was cold, with a thick film over the top. It was insulting. I realized then that, to them, I wasn't the owner of the house, or even a mother. I was just the staff. I didn't argue. I didn't yell. I just took a bowl, sat down, and ate that cold soup in complete silence. From the other room, I could hear Sarah laughing at a video. She didn't even check to see if I was okay. When Mark finally came home, he didn't even wish me a happy birthday. He just asked what was for dinner. That was it. The disrespect was complete. My own son had forgotten his mother's milestone birthday while living in her house. I went upstairs, but I didn't sleep. I spent the night on my computer, looking up tenant laws in our state. Since they weren't paying rent and we had no formal lease, the process was actually quite straightforward. The next morning, the sun came up, and I felt a strange sense of peace. The era of being a doormat was over. I went down to the kitchen, where Sarah was making herself an expensive latte with my coffee machine. I walked up to her and placed the envelope right next to her cup. No words, just the paper. She looked at it and laughed. She actually asked, "Is this my birthday present for you? Are we going on a trip?" I told her, "Open it, Sarah. It's the result of that lovely dinner you served me last night." As she read the words 30-day notice to vacate, the color drained from her face faster than I've ever seen. She started screaming, "You can't do this! We're family! Where are we supposed to go?" I stayed perfectly calm. I said, "You're right. We are family, and family doesn't serve their mother cold garbage on her birthday." Mark came running down the stairs, trying to play peacemaker. "Mom, come on, she was just tired. Don't be dramatic." I looked my son in the eye and said, "You forgot my birthday too, Mark. You both treated this home like a hotel and me like the maid." I told them they had exactly 30 days. Not 31, not a day more. The locks would be changed on the 31st. Sarah tried to cry, tried to apologize, but it was too late. The cold soup had frozen my heart toward their excuses. The next few weeks were tense. They realized I wasn't joking when I started showing the room to potential renters. They finally started packing. It was amazing how much stuff they had accumulated while I was paying all the bills. The day they moved out, Sarah didn't even say goodbye.
but Mark gave me a small, sheepish hug. He finally got the message.
Now, my house is quiet again. It's clean, it's peaceful, and I only cook for people who appreciate it. Respect isn't something you get just for being family. It's something you earn and maintain every single day. So, what would you have done? Was I too harsh, or was the cold soup the final straw for you too? Let me know in the comments. And if you've ever had to set a hard boundary with family, share your story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.